A gorgeous Friday evening for a top 15 battle in Columbia. The 9th-ranked Florida Gators come on the road for the Pink Out Breast Cancer Awareness Night in Como to take on the 15th-ranked homestanding Tigers. By 14 bases this year. Swing and a miss. Lauren Krings gets the payoff strikeout of Falby to open the first inning. Up and away, ball 4. And Skylar Wallace is aboard with 1 out. The SE changeup had her out in front. No contact, though, and the ball gets away from Crenshaw and allows Wallace to move up to second for free. Down the right field line, a fair ball in a base hit. Wallace will score on an RBI single by Corby Otis, and the Gators have a first inning lead.
Otis does a great job of taking this pitch on that outer half, lacing it into right field. Skylar Wallace does not hesitate, really reads that pitch as soon as she takes that lead off, and she's able to score easily in there for Florida. Ball. Hit by pitches, and then they notoriously steal second, and they get hit in with a single.
Ripped down the left field line, a fair ball. Dodge chases it to the corner. Otis gets a pinwheel from Tim Walton and then threw on the brakes herself at the last moment. Missouri threw into second base. Had Otis followed Tim Walton's wave to the plate, she would have scored easily.
White needs to focus on moving these balls past these Florida hitters.
Softly hit to the left side. Otis stays home. Laird makes the play on the move. And Kistler is retired. There's one away. You know, Tim Walton called Jenna Laird sort of the prototypical. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Lauren Krings able to limit the damage. Florida another 2-2 from Rothrock. Caught the outside corner, strike 3 called.
And that is not something we typically see from Jenna Laird there.
Brings in Alex Honnold. Hard hit to second, handled by Williams. And quickly, Laird and Honnold retired. That has to help Rothrock a lot getting settled in. Gallagher and Laird, who grew up playing together in New York. That's ball 4 on Maddie Gallagher, so Missouri gets a 2-out base runner, and even if maybe your odds off a 2-out walk aren't as good as the best team in the league is South Carolina at 60. Swing and a miss by Daly, and Rothrock gets the strikeout, her second of the inning, to get through a clean first. 1-0 Florida. Walks. He doesn't want any player to get in the box looking for a walk. On the other hand, his team takes walks pretty effectively.
Yeah, I think they just are highly, highly trained at reading the strike zone. You don't see a lot of Florida hitters hitting bad pitches, Nate.
Ava Brown got a hold of that one. Dead center, way up onto the berm. And Ava Brown sends it out of here. Her 5th SEC home run in 13 games of her true freshman campaign. And the Gators make it 2-0 in the second inning.
She absolutely crushed that ball. That ball ends up midway up on the berm. Ava Brown takes a pitch up in the zone, belt high. Not a great pitch from Lauren Krings, definitely not a pitcher's pitch. Ava Brown jumps all over it and sends it midway up the berm, like I said.
Ball 1. She's had a walk, only 8 strikeouts, not a bad number. Well hit to short, scooped cleanly by Laird, and is the first out of the top of the second inning.
Florida hitters, they have a great eye for the strike zone, and when you leave it a little too high, they're going to hit it over the fence.
Tapper back to the circle. Krings handles it cleanly, and that's the second out of the inning. Turns it over to the top of the Gators lineup. Start the inning, and then get yourself mentally in the right place to face some very capable hitters.
Yeah, I think Lauren Krings has to go out with the mentality to compete and make adjustments here.
Falby just hit that hard enough that Daly couldn't come up with it cleanly. We'll see if it goes center field here in the second. Now Falby at first base with 2 down. In on the hands of Wallace. Daly running out of room, but makes the play. And after Daly's error, allowed Falvey to reach with 2 outs. Rothrock walked Gallagher in the first inning, but that was the extent of Mizzou's rally. And she strikes out Abby Hay. That's 3 punch outs for Rothrock already in the first inning and a third.
Yeah, I think they're just expecting a little bit more out of Crenshaw. This Missouri lineup needs her, and Larissa expects that out of her.
Coach Anderson said, you know, she's not striking out, but off the hands to second, taken by Williams, shovel to second base, and Crenshaw beat it. Williams had a simple out at first. She went for the lead runner at second base, and Crenshaw beat the play. Florida looking for what could be an inning-ending double play. Rothrock's payoff. Just missed, ball 4. So still without a hit, Missouri has 4 of the first 8. Would have been the 3-2 rather than the first pitch to Langer, who has an on-base percentage just under .500 for the year. And she is hit by a pitch for the 6th time in SEC play already, and it brings in a Missouri run. The Tigers have gone through the lineup once now. Poked down the left field line, long run for Otis, who slides. Tagging up, Abrascato comes in to score. Great play by Otis, though she did go over the foul line, and in making the catch, allowed Abrascato to come in and tie the game.
Right there by the left fielder, Jenna Laird just flares this ball into shallow left over in that foul line, Nate, and Abrascato's able to tag up. As soon as it hits her glove, she takes off, and she's able to score.
Heads up base running by the freshman Abrascato. Her strike does not have a hit. Honnold high in the air, right field. Kistler to the track, has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Missouri scores 2 without a hit, but leaves 2 on the warning track flyout from Honnold. Otis into right center. That's down into the wall. Corby Otis turns on the Jets for second, and she has a leadoff double. Florida's 4th hit already, 3 of them for extra bases. Walsh towards short, past the diving Laird. Otis gets the pinwheel to the plate, and the throw is cut off. RBI single for Reagan Walsh. She and Otis are 4 for 4 in the 3 and 4 spots in Florida's lineup so far, and the Gators have the lead right back in the 3rd. The Gators got the 1 run on the Otis RBI single that drove home Skylar Wallace. Popped up, left side. Layered into the grass, called off at the last moment by Dodge. And there's 1 away. Larissa Anderson told us that's part of Maya Dodge getting comfortable, being aggressive, playing her game in the SEC. She told it.
Maybe leaving a few too many balls over the white, but I think they're getting McCann ready just in case.
Wild pitch kicks away from Crenshaw. And allows Walsh to move up to second base on Monday night. Erickson turns on it. A high, deep drive down the right field line and caught at the wall by Langer. Walsh moves up to 3rd. That ball just hung in the air, and Langer tracked it into foul territory to the wall. Athletic trainer, Brown okay. Swing and a miss. Kring's got her out in front, and Florida strands another runner in scoring position at first base. Gallagher into left. The wind will knock that down a bit. And it's taken smoothly by Otis for the first out.
And unhittable with her best pitches. Just getting wild. A few pitches getting away from her.
Daly jammed. It's into short right. And the oncoming Kistler makes the play. Great closing speed by Katie Kistler. I thought for sure she'd at least have to leave her feet.
Baseball, you know, youth baseball. And this is an entirely new game to her, and she's excelling.
Deep center, Falvey, got it! What a play by the retreating center fielder Kendra Falvey over her shoulder in front. Surrey's back in Gainesville against LSU last weekend. That's muscled over short, a base hit. Kowalewski takes a wide turn and holds it first with a single. Just her 2nd SEC hit.
Things about having a pitcher that can hit.
Bunted back to Krings, goes to first for the out. Sacrifice successful, 1-3 in the scorebook. And it moves Kowalewski into scoring position with one away for the top of the order, Kendra Falby. I would think too, average in Gators history. Tap back to the middle. Krings tried to look the runner back, didn't do so successfully. And although she gets the out, Kowalewski is still able to move up to third. Because the Missouri infield was drawn in against the speedy Falby, there really wasn't anywhere to throw the ball.
All-American type of player for Florida here, not wanting to leave anything too close.
Smoked into center, hangs up though for Honold, who had to reach up to spear it. So Florida strands a fourth runner in scoring position in as many innings, and Lauren. Well hit right center, long run for Falby, who's there again. Had a great catch to finish the third, and she puts away Crenshaw to begin the fourth. Clark High School in Westbury, New York. And he's won 3 state titles. Line softly to second base and handled by Williams. 2011. Inside ball 4. But it seems like now in year 2 for Jeff Cottrell, there is a consistency to the message that has been well received.
Job of knowing what her job is in that 9 spot.
And she's hit again. Second time Langer's been plunked in the game, 15th time this year.
They didn't have to turn the lineup over to Jenna Laird with runners on first and second.
Slowly tapped to Wallace at short, has to hurry, beats Laird by a step. Smoothly done by the veteran Gators shortstop, and Missouri strands a pair. Still the Gators on top. But Otis goes down on 3 pitches. Marissa McCann, as good as she's been, has not struck out a lot of batters in the SEC.
Confidence through that.
Driven into left field. Dodge has room in front of the track. 2 down. Even more. 2-2. Rolled over to second. And Gallagher makes the play. So Marissa McCann comes out of the Missouri bullpen and forces a 1-2-3 inning for the first. Stretch this out and maybe even put the game away. And they haven't taken them. Honold into left. Otis is there for the first out. And so even though Missouri does not have a single hit through 4 1/3 innings, the Tigers are still within a run.
Right. And I think these Florida fans might be a little nervous, to your point, Rock.
Laced to third, but gloved on a line by Kowalewski. Hard hit by Gallagher, but still no hits for Missouri. Those numbers from 643 Charts and Synergy. Daly chased up high, Rothrock the strikeout. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for the Florida right-hander. Off speed, rope to center. Honold had to switch her feet back to make the catch. Another hard hit ball to center that hangs up for Honold. Speaking of hard hit ball, in the bottom of the second to tie it. Brown down the right field line on a miss hit that Langer runs down for the second out. Florida picked up a 3rd run in the 3rd inning on a quick rally. Corbiotis double. McCann's 0-2. Strike 3 called. A pair of punch outs for Marissa McCann in 2 perfect innings out of the bullpen. Her Tigers still trail by 1. Ball 4 to Abby Hay, patiently takes the walk. And Erickson's allowed just 1. But Crenshaw puts down a bunt. Kowalewski makes the play. And the sacrifice successful on the throw to the second baseman Williams covering. So 5-4 in the scorebook. Crenshaw sacrifices Cahalan to second. Softly lined out to Williams at second base her last time in the 4th. Chop to the left side and through. Missouri's first hit. Cahalan stops at 3rd. A single from Abrascato. The Tigers, after starting 0 for 15.
I think she's going to go right back to a rise ball here.
Dodge takes, strike 3 called. Play. Lined into left center and down. Langer ties the game. Cahalan into score, Blackston to 3rd, and Langer moves up on the throw. Jenna Laird will bat with a chance to give Missouri a 6th inning lead.
For anything better from Kaylee Linger. She does a great job here of taking that ball over the heart of the plate, drilling it into left. With speed on the bases, Missouri is able to bring in a run to tie the game.
Laird has hit better than .450 with runners on this year. She takes ball 4. There has been action in Tim Walton's bull. Honnold hit by the pitch, and Missouri takes the lead. (1-0) to Gallagher. Hard hit to second, it gets through Williams. Langer scores, Laird scores. It's 6-3 Missouri in the 6th inning on a costly Florida error.
On free bases, but the story has really been Missouri on capitalizing and taking that momentum. Every free base that Florida has had or given up, Missouri has capitalized on it.
7th inning. Change up. Missouri had a 1st and 3rd play on, and Honnold is in a rundown. Honnold digging for the plate. The tag applied by Brown, and Florida is out of the inning. Only 3 stolen bases. Goddard will take any way on here. Florida needs base runners. Strike 3 called. Goddard thought it was down. So did the Florida dugout. But to put up 4 runs and take the lead. To third, Daly snagged it, I think, on a line, and that is the call from the home plate umpire, Bobby DeMeo. She threw to first just to be safe. And now, to complete that thought, Wallace wraps it into right center field. It bounces all the way to the wall. Wallace turns on the speed for second, a stand-up 2-out double. First hit of the game for Skyler, second time she's been aboard. 2-2. Otis, high into left, way back there, dodge at the wall, she's got it! Missouri comes from behind to take down Florida in the series opener, 6-3.
At this game, it's really been strange. The first half was all about the Florida offense. The second half was really about Missouri capitalizing on some free bases to ultimately come up with this win today.
Another look at the final out, and in some ways it epitomizes those missed opportunities for Florida because Otis got almost all of it, just came up a foot or 2 short.
Right, Florida left some base runners on today. Otis had a really great day up to bat, and she comes up just 5 feet short of what could have been a difference maker here in this game.
Marissa McCann, 3 shutout innings of relief. She gets the win, only allowed 1 hit, and she is standing by with our Grace Gillis.
Well, Maddie, you